It is for the first time ever that an outstanding group of medical experts who have devoted much of their professional life to the screening of colorectal cancer meets with an outstanding group of experts who devoted a larger part of their life to the practical implementation of colorectal cancer screening. That's why we are here today. How come that the Felix Burda Foundation, which is active in Germany, came up with the idea to organize a symposium on this topic in New York? At the beginning, there is the personal stories of 3 women and their motivation to engage for colorectal cancer screening. What is it? Marianne, who was I? Sorry. Now we come to a more serious point. Katie Couric lost her husband in '98. He died of colon cancer at the age of 42. She decided to go public and educate the people about the benefits of screening. She broadcasted even her own colonoscopy in a popular morning show, which resulted, as all the Americans here know, in the Couric effect. And she set up the J. Monahan Center for Gastrointestinal Health in honor of her husband, J. Monahan. I lost my son Felix in 2001. He died of colorectal cancer at the age of 33, only 2 years after he had been detected. The fact that we as parents never had been told that due to a familial risk he should have had his first colonoscopy at the age of 25 convinced his father and me to change this situation. We set up the Felix Burda Foundation, educating the public about the benefits of screening. Katie Couric from the very beginning has been my role model. She had the media approach I felt towards the problem, which was appropriate approach for change. So I took this same approach. And here's a third woman, Caroline Aldiger. She lost her father in '84. He died of colon cancer. She set up the Prevent Cancer Foundation, which does a lot of remarkable things in the United States. Participating in one of her annual conferences got me the impression that her activities cover really the whole of the country. She even managed to establish the National Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Caroline, I have learned a lot from you. We copied the Colon Cancer Awareness Month in Germany. It's quite successful. And we copied the Super Colon. That's our latest development. This year, it's the first year our new Super Colon is on tour. And if you give me the picture right now, this is my favorite picture. A city in Germany, a small city, took the opportunity to bring the 6th grade classes with buses, and they had their biology lesson conducted in the colon. Mark Chapin and I have been talking since almost 5 years that we should join forces and organize an event together. I'm glad that we did not do it right away 5 years ago. It would have been very different from now. In the meantime, I think we've learned much better what is missing in all our screening programs, and that the best screening program is worthless if it does not reach the people. Even if you invite people individually by sending them personal letters, like they do it in a lot of countries in Europe, you normally do not reach more than 50% of the eligible population. Especially people who, due to an unhealthy lifestyle, have a higher risk to develop colorectal cancer are left out by the existing programs. I'm deeply convinced that there is a lot that we can learn from each other. That is why we have put this conference together. That is the reason. Mark, am I right? Creating a well-designed network of people and institutions and exchanging the experiences which have been gained with practical concepts and approaches will hopefully equip us better to overcome the existing barriers to CRC screening in the heads of people. It's in the heads of people, why they don't go. I thank the Consular General of the Federal Republic of Germany and Mr. Grabherr for the tremendous support they provided to us for this conference. I thank the steering committee, they are all here, for its fantastic work putting the program together. We would never have been able to do it without you. I thank our sponsors, Olympus, Norgine, and CompuGroup, and some others who support the goals of the symposium in silence and didn't want to be mentioned. Without the generous support of our sponsors, we would not have been able to do this conference. And I thank my assistant Ariane, who mastered the challenge to organize a symposium from her desk in Munich brilliantly. I mean, that was quite a challenge. She had never been here before Friday. She managed everything from her desk. But she had Natasha, she works in New York. It is time for a change. Like Mr. Graf has said, there's a change in politics, and there should be a change in colorectal screening as well. We have powerful tools at our disposal, but they have not yet been implemented in a well enough manner. I hope that this conference will contribute to change that. Thank you for coming, being with us, and supporting our efforts.